I try and remember. Well, I try and remember what I'm doing here. There we go. That works. How are we all? Obviously, as you guys can probably tell from the title, it's a Q&A session this evening. There is no video tonight. That's going to be a stream instead. Quite simply, I haven't had an opportunity to edit one. I've got one filmed. I've tried to edit another vlog, but I have got no audio whatsoever. I don't know what I've done wrong, but I have literally no audio whatsoever. View channel. Share. Copy link. I am absolutely knackered off to my day today. Anyway, probably be live for about half an hour, maybe an hour. So yeah. Hi Gracie. Only caught a little bit. One, not edited yet. What's time? What? Too early. Hello. Hello. Warm, but other than that, I'm all good. Hello, hello. Hello, Aakash. For doing what I'm drinking, it's Fentman's ginger beer. Warm, tired, but fairly okay. I don't identify yet as a Casper the Friendly Ghost. No, yeah. I do have questions somewhere that I need to dig out. So as you would have seen last night, I put out a community post for questions. If you guys have got more questions here, feel free to chuck them in the chat, and I will try and answer them as I see them. If I've answered it already and I see it again, I'll just skip it, or I'll briefly go back over it. If obviously that's providing I see it. So we do the Discord side of stuff. Bingo. Hi Rachel. Do, 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 do. Yeah, I've seen all sorts of things in my time. Do, 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 do. Where are those questions gone? Because I now can't find them. For anyone who didn't see the beginning of the stream, there is no trekking vlog tonight. There isn't one edited. I've got one recorded. There would have been 2 weeks worth of content coming out. I've lost the audio for about 3 of the vlogs. So, yeah, it is what it is. Self-friendly, where have we gone? There. Okay. I do apologise, there is a toddler living next door to me. Hi Jordan. That's a whole nother kettle of worms we've opened there, but I will explain in a minute. Some days it's fine, other days I'm having a really bad time, and yeah, yesterday was one of those days. Well, pretty much the last 4 days minus today have all been pretty bad. Don't forget guys to like the stream please. Where am I going today? Pretty straightforward run actually. We're going from Nantes to from Nantes to Larrock gel over and then reloading for the UK because I have to be home on Saturday because Sunday, as you'll see from another video, there is I think it'll be next Saturday when the vlog actually comes out. But there is an event on Sunday which I help marshal. So I'll be doing that. Obviously I'll vlog that. What else is going on? Next week I think I'm doing a 6-day week again rather than a 5-day week. But we'll see. In terms of load, I have got a whopping 8 pallets. To be fair, it's not as bad as the load I had from Rings to Naunts. That was diabolical. I had 6 pallets on that load, and that was absolutely nuts trying to strap that down. It was a right pain up the backside to do. Right. Alright, done all that. Go back onto that. I'm trying to find the questions, but I'm not having much luck in finding them yet. Find them. I'll probably find them when I'm not looking for them, to be fair. No, my luck. Right here. See if another couple of minutes, see if anyone else joins the stream. Yeah, ready? See you, bud. Okay. Do. Yeah, Sophie. Warm, but other than that, I'm alright. I've got 8 pallets for Larochelle. I'm picking up 24 for the UK from Larochelle tonight, and then I don't really know what's going on after that. Yeah, that's true. Could be worse. You're not in a position to find those questions from the post, are you? Because I'm having a heck of a time trying to find them. Ah, yes, that'll be the one. I remember now. Yes. I thought it was around there. I just can't remember whether I did another post since. I was probably looking in the wrong place, to be fair. Yeah, most likely. Right. Got 6 on here. Oh, God, I've got quite a few actually on here. Right. So this is also your way of getting a shout out. We'll get into the chat. I'm going to change it over to subscriber mode only, or the mods will. One of them will. Right, settings. Easy roast. Subscribers, 1 minute. Yep. Right, so got a few questions from the community section. I'm probably going to get more. I will answer it in another recorded episode. That won't be live, it will be pre-recorded, but that'll be for a later date. So in that way I can get you road footage as well. Right now I can't, because the load I've picked up is a non-recordable job. So my first question, which comes in from Dine with Martin, he asks, do you prefer manual or automatic? Now, they're both useful. They're both fantastically useful. Over half of our fleet here at Freight Runners are manual trucks. Over in the States, I think it's about 95% of the fleet are manual. Primarily because you're on Peterbilt and Volvo. Yeah. A manual is useful for sort of like the long haul European stuff, so sort of out towards the Middle East, quarry work, heavy haulage as well. That's another good one. Oh, blimey, let me think. Just sort of long distance stuff is sort of better manual. Automatic, way more useful for like your local jobs, going in and out of London. Most of our DEF XFs, the older Euro 6 ones, most of them are still manual. Some of them are automatic. I think there's 8 of them that are automatic. I think the rest are manual, and we've got 60 of them, possibly. So I've got a couple of questions from Blake is Epic. So first one is, let's try and can't these comments at the same time. Oh, I don't want that. I want that. Thank you. Top new. Do you prefer multi-drop or long haul? Now, it depends on the type of job. I don't mind doing locals. I don't mind doing local multi-drop, long distance multi-drop, long distance. It doesn't bother me at all. The only time it's really a problem is when you're pushed against the clock on a European job like I am this week. Hence why I really didn't want to be doing RHL. But no, I honestly don't mind the work. I enjoy multi-dropping. I enjoy doing long distance. It honestly doesn't faze me. Blake also asks, what is my favourite trailer? FRC 024, which is the red curtain sider I normally have on the back, that I'm normally running at 13.3 with. It's low enough to go on European roads. It's about 4 point something meters. But I know it's still low enough that it fits under European roads. Ethan asks, he's actually recently transferred over to us from another company. Favourite trailer and least favourite trailer, and why? Now, I've hauled many trailers at my time. Curtain siders to fridges to flats, low loaders, chemical tankers at one point, this, that and the other. By far my favourite trailer has got to be the old SDC, the old, is it SDC? Yeah, it must have been SDC. SCS Software's brick, roof tile, explosives carrying trailer. That was a really nice trailer. I'm trying to find a mod on the Steam Workshop for it, so then we can utilize it again. But it just pulled and turned so nicely. But out of the current fleet that we have would be the trailer I've currently got, which is FRT 125, 124, or FRT 024. Which is obviously, like I said in the last question, the red coat insider I normally have. Reason why I like them two so much is that they're just so easy to use, smooth, and it's just not a rattle box compared to some of the other trailers I've taken, like the old Cartwright trailer we have. My least favourite trailer is got to be FRT 008. Is it 8? The food tanker, I can't remember what number it is off the top of my head. But yeah, it's a lot shorter. Yes, it has a lift axle. It just doesn't follow the same as like a curtain insider does, but that's probably because I'm more used to a curtain insider than a so much fluff on me than what I am with a tanker. Obviously, like, I'm not 80 yard anymore, so I can't do hazardous or anything like that, having done a fuel job in over 5 years at this point. The next question is from Taylor, who's one of our planners, I believe, if my memory is serving me correctly. What's so special about Gracie May? What's the kind of trait you drive when to most it's just like another vehicle on the roads? Gracie was the truck that helped start the company. She was actually the first truck we bought, not rented. The first two trucks we had were both rentals, that being the Iveco and the Volvo we had. They were both rentals, and it was just costing us more money to pay for the rental than it would have done for us buying her. So we bought her up as a doer-upper truck for quite a reasonable price, actually. As she originally, when we bought her, she was just a low roof sleeper tag lift, no, mid lift, but she was on originally as a tanker truck. But she had an engine fire when she was a Highline, and it burnt right through the cab, and pretty much half the one chassis rail had to be replaced, had to be recabbed, and we just rebuilt her from the ground up. So she went from a 380 brake horsepower unit to a 450. The reason why we went with a 450 and not a V8 is quite purely down to the fact that V8 is just not worth the extra cost to us. V8. I have driven a V8 before, but yeah, it just wasn't suitable for our needs. Sophie also asks, what's the most amount of miles done in one day? 1,200 kilometers, so that's about 900-ish miles. Actually, let me check that. Because I don't trust my math at the moment. Hang on, let me think about this. Uh, 50. Uh, 745 miles. Any new tracks? Yes, we do. We have 5 new tracks, I believe. One DAF XG plus mirror cam, another DAF XD, another Scania R410 Euro 5 manual, 26 ton rigid curtain sider. I think the only other truck that's brand spanking new, but we are guessing, is 2 more Mercedes-Benz new Actros Euro 6 mirror cams. Fun. I don't like driving them. At all. Oldest truck and the newest truck. Oldest truck I believe we have on the fleet is the Volvo F10. And I believe the newest truck will be the DAF XG when it arrives. Actually, hang on, let me think about that. No, it wouldn't be. It'd be the 2 Actroses that are joining the fleet. That would be the newest. Longest trip you've done? Oh shoot, didn't want to do that. I think the longest trip I've ever done is probably the trip would have been the Iraq. Would have been Ireland to Syria. No, Iraq. Is it Iraq? Tell you where I went. I can't remember off the top of my head where I went. Yeah, by accident. Zoom right out. To where I went and track. I went to where's the name of the place? To Embassy Farms in Adafia, M15. So I'm guessing that's around possibly Syria. It's a good like 2 or 3 hour run outside of Damascus. Well, maybe a 3 hour run outside of Damascus. And then from there, so yeah, it was Ireland over to there. I think it might have been Sligo actually. It was either Sligo or Kilkenny over to there, and then from there we went to Spain, and then from Spain it was up to Norway. Well, just tipped into the edge of Norway, tipped and reloaded, back down, and got the ferry in Rotterdam back to Harwich, and then took that load off in Ipswich. It was during the time I wasn't recording after what happened back in February. How many miles is that trip? That was, oh blimey, that was 2,300. No, it wasn't. Because 23 out of there. 23, about 5,200. And I was averaging about 750 miles a day, possibly 800, which was really pushing it on a 9. Trying to have a think of what else there is. Hi Mackenzie. You know that one from the text message I sent you. Right, so current status is once I finish the stream, I'm going to grab some dinner, and then I'm going to crack on over to Lower Hotel, get this tipped off, get reloaded, head back to, and then obviously park up there, and try and save some of that for later. There's my load. It's got a bit warm now. But yeah, I'm going to grab something to eat because all I've eaten today is some dim sum and there wasn't a lot of that. So I'll grab something to eat, probably some pasta pesto, and then just take it from there. In terms of the rest of the week, from here, well, to be fair, if tomorrow goes according to plan, I'll be home on Friday. And then not work, and have Saturday off as well, which would be nice. But I've had a job cancellation. Whose job is this? Please tell me this is not the job from the job that's been cancelled. No, it's not. Right, okay. Hopefully Control tell me what it is soon. Job cancellation doesn't happen often. It happens a lot more than what you realise. It happens quite a worryingly large amount. Typically, it tends to be because your customer either hasn't paid the delivery fee, or the driver hasn't, or the company customer, whatever you'd call them, haven't. Customer is really the best professional word here. And the customer hasn't paid for us to move the goods. Sometimes it might just be because there's a problem with where it's going to, and it's just easier if it waits. Finally, we've been live for. We've been live 45 minutes. Finally, been live a lot longer than what I was thinking. Obviously, like I said, guys, there won't be a vlog out this evening. I do aim on getting one out on Saturday for you all to enjoy. But as for right now, in terms of content, I've only got what I recorded yesterday to edit for Saturday. And then whatever I record Thursday and Friday will be for next Wednesday and Saturday, plus the raft dress video. So there'll be 2 trucking vlogs, 2 Saturdays, or 1 Wednesday for 2 Wednesdays, and then there'll be, yeah. Anyway, this video's coming. Where's today's video? Not edited. So that's from doing a live stream instead, Jordan. Yeah, unfortunately, there would have been 8 vlogs over the course of like 3 or 4 weeks. But most of the audio's gone on most of them. How do you de-stress / stress out your inner child? When I'm A, not on the clock, and 2, if I need to. Like, if I've got a period when I'm stressing at like 2, 3 in the morning, then it's literally a case of wake up, work, have some dinner, obviously eat during the day when I can, go back to bed with no sort of real rest period in between. Yeah, I am childish, but I tend just to. But there's a time and a place, obviously, for de-stressing and letting out your inner child. Like, I will do it, and I'll let out my inner child, but it's sort of like when I need to, like if I'm on my own or I'm not recording or I'm at the end of a shift doing all my paperwork, then I might let my inner child out watching cartoons. There's on YouTube, there's one of my childhood TV cartoons that I used to watch growing up, Tom and Jerry, and yeah, that never gets old. I love watching a bit of Tom and Jerry. Or even I might put on, so like a cartoon kiddie film on Disney or Netflix. Like sometimes I'll just chuck on, say like Chicken Run or something. Yeah, stuff that's also quite funny, and but obviously de-stressing and stuff you need to do somehow, and everyone has their own methods with de-stressing. Some like a cold beer. I don't. I'll drink ginger beer, but yeah, other than that, I don't tend to really drink. Yeah, Tom and Jerry's a good one to watch. I highly recommend it. The other good one to watch is what's it called? Not Tom and Jerry. Oh, my mind's on blanking what it is. Oh, what the heck is it called? Oh, my mind's on blanking what it's called. Ni hao. Oh, what's it called? I can picture it in my head. Oh, what the heck's in of that show? Uh, oh, that's really. Oop, that's really gonna bug me now because I can see it in my head. Cars. That's the one. Yeah, I really enjoy watching that. Excuse me. Do 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 do. But to be fair, I've also got, going back onto Jordan's question, I do have a bit of a childish personality, and I always have. So, yeah, I might in some ways come off as childish, but I tend to hide it unless I'm having one of those stages of when I just need to really de-stress and decompress. Good games to play with friends to learn more about them. Two Truths or a Lie. That's probably the best one I can recommend. Yeah, Two Truths and a Lie. It's pushing it a little bit, but maybe Never Have I Ever. How me and my friend do it is one of us writes down 3, and then the other one tries to work out which one's the lie and which 2 are the truths. Never Have I Ever. I think it's something like never have I ever done XYZ. I think that's how that works, but I'm not 100% sure. What I thought would be a hour stream has turned into almost an hour. Alright, let me just reset my chat. Oops. Also, is there a vlog today? No, there is no video tonight. Yeah, unfortunately, I haven't had an opportunity to edit, and I haven't been able to edit because obviously I've been struggling to transfer everything from the old laptop to the spare one. And obviously if it's crashing every 30 seconds, it's a very intense process. I'll word it that way. If nice when you get your own home, you you would you get big enough house to convert? Um, that's a difficult one. I don't know. You would want one that's big enough that could hold a couple of monitors, maybe a couple of different consoles. But obviously, if I've got my license and whatnot, and I'm a professional driver, then I would be doing ETS2 less and less, and I would probably obviously the channel would change into me showing IRL tracking rather than doing the gaming vlogs. But what I might do is set up another channel where I transfer the trucking vlogs I've done over the years and the IRL vlogs onto like a second channel. Let's just say Eddie's Trucking Adventures, or Eddie's Gaming Channels, or Eddie's Gaming Adventures, something like that. Chill that all over there, and then I would leave this channel for just more of the gaming side of stuff. For the gaming side of stuff, for the IRL vlogs, or I might just convert this channel from a gaming to IRL and keep the other content up. But obviously, that's yet to be decided. Yeah, we're on. Yeah, hopefully, yeah, we're on 59 minutes so far. So yeah, over an hour. So coming up to an hour. By a substantial margin, yes. But honestly, I don't mind because I don't stream all that often, and when I do, I want to keep interacting with you guys. Welcome back. Do do do. Do 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 do. What sort of music do you like listening? What sort of music do you, I'll either listen to the radio or whatever I've got on my Spotify. So whether that's Tony Justice, Luke Coombs, my trekking playlist, or one of my many other playlists that I have. Eck, that's one. I'll listen to. Oh, excuse me. 80s, 70s, 60s, some modern music, not a lot, but there are a few which are pretty decent, but yeah, some of them are just, yeah, no. Sometimes I listen back to the Eurovision songs over the years. A couple of the Eurovision songs that have been featured in Eurovision in earlier years are in the playlist, including one of the hosts who did their song from 1958, I think, maybe later. I need to check that one actually, to be fair. But that was Sandra. Um, that's the only, something like that. I'm not entirely sure how you pronounce her name. She did for, if I'm remembering correctly, Switzerland. Who else have I got now? I've got Norway's song from 2019. Yeah, 2019 in there. If I think. Who else have I got in there? So it's all on my phone, that's the problem. There's another Eurovision song, I can't think of who it is. Not Eurovision, but I do have the one with Dancer. That's a good song. It's translated into several different languages and sung by many different people. I've got some modern music in there. I've got some Freight Rider. Some, I think, Chris Brown and Tiger in there. Yeah, I've got a mixture of everything. Old, new, to suit all sorts of needs. If I remember to, I'll put a link in the video description for the playlist. Sometimes I'll listen to Am I the Jerk radio as well. Sometimes just listening to the Instant Karma stories are brilliant. Sometimes I prefer to listen to music. It all depends on how I'm feeling at the time. And also depends on my location within the house / what I'm doing. I will end the stream in a moment. I can't believe this has turned into an hour and 5 minute long live stream when I only planned it on being like half an hour. But hey ho, I don't mind. Because at the end of the day, I don't often stream for you guys. I probably stream a lot less than what I used to. That's exactly what I do, and it's not often, but when I do it, it's a bit of an event for you guys, I bet. What I will say though is I'm going to edit the vlog either tonight or tomorrow night, and I might, providing I've got the time, I might even get it out for you on Friday at 5 PM. That's providing it's edited and I'm able to find somewhere to upload it. Or, you never know, it might just magically appear on my grid. Those of you who follow me on Facebook and Instagram, I know I have been MIA over there. I am trying to get back into posting, but obviously, as you guys know, it's a bit of a mission to get the posts up, but I am doing my very best. I might do a reel later on, dependent on what's happening tonight, whether this load I've got on's been cancelled. I've sent the office a message just to find out on that part. So the next vlog that's coming out will be what I did on Tuesday, which will be a fun little jolt over to Exeter, to Portsmouth, to Rings, then to Nantes, and do I make it within a 9-hour drive? That's the cliffhanger. I know tomorrow's definitely not going to be a 9-hour drive because I already know what I'm doing tomorrow. Tomorrow's definitely a 10-hour drive day, especially with what is planned, and I am not looking forward to it. What I can reveal though is we still have no open positions at Freight Runners in any place whatsoever. We have got all spots filled for right now. We did have one vacancy, but that's now been filled. It got filled within 12 hours of it, within an hour of it opening. What I do plan on doing though is I do plan on doing some more IRL behind the scenes vlogs. I might do another cleanup video with the bike because I need to prep that for Saturday. I'm going to do the full 9 yards, do a really proper thorough clean on it, and sort of get right into the nuts and crannies of it, and yeah, really to sort of give it a clean like it's never been cleaned before, sort of type clean. Yeah, it might already look cleanish, I give it a quick wipe down, but because I'm using it practically every day, I'm going to give it a quick clean, going over, check the tyres, everything like that. I'll bring you guys along with me, and I'll show you guys what I do to prepare it for when I go to the raft race. That'll be one video on its own. I might even just include it in an IRL behind the scenes vlog. What I do know is we've got another European trip next week. I believe we are going to an island that I am not going to be able to pronounce the name of. Then we've got a tip up on the what's it called? Norway. It's a double dropper job. I also believe it's a fridge job, and then we've got a flatbed backload. And we're not even going directly back to the UK. We're taking it back to Ireland, I believe. Not entirely sure what I'm picking up, but I have been told it's heavy. So I have a feeling I'm picking up counterweights. Anyway, guys, I'm going to go and get some dinner. Thank you very much for watching. I really do appreciate it. If you've got any comments, queries, or concerns, let me know by commenting in the comment section below. And until next time, guys, keep safe. And I will see you all in the next trekking vlog. Take care. Bye-bye.